Hey guys, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today I'm doing more Learnable meta because you guys have been requesting it. I do enjoy doing it and it is good for my ability level. So let's get straight into it. I'm starting with beginner because I thought maybe test out my level because I feel like I should know some of the beginner ones by now. Especially they should be easy, theoretically. We have slight blue back of the car. We've got two white dots with a white reflector. I think that's Germany. It's definitely Europe. It's hard to say. I'm pretty sure it's Germany. Or is it Czech Republic? Nah, I'm gonna go Germany. I'm just gonna go up here. Yep. So it was Germany. 1 of 1 for the beginner Learnable meta. Germany uses these black and white bollards with white and light grey reflectors. The reflector will be orange on bollards next to intersections. They sometimes have plates containing the road number and potentially other useful information. Many bollards also feature blue attachments on the side. Yeah, there are a lot of countries that do have very similar ones, especially in EU, like Czech Republic, Slovakia have very similar ones, Hungary have very similar ones. So you have to know the very specific differences. White back of the car. Is this beginner? I don't know what this is. I mean, I know we're going to be in Africa because of the context clues. I'm assuming it's going to be this here with the 3 little things, but I don't think I've ever learned this one. Maybe it's the slight white back of car. Got like an armored looking truck back there almost. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Africa, but I don't know exactly what this meta is. I'm actually going to go Rwanda because I'm pretty sure there's a meta for there. What? Cambodia poles. Cambodia for the most part uses 2 types of poles, a concrete ladder or waffle pole where the compartments are not holes but just indents, and a round concrete pole with holes along its whole length and a peculiar pattern in the top part. You can also rarely find wooden and thin metal poles. I've never had that one before, so interesting. I couldn't be more wrong, really. That's crazy. Damn. Right on the border too. It's an interesting one. This just instantly feels UK to me, or at least 100% EU. We've got a white front plate. Again, is it going to be the poles? Or the little bump in the middle of the road? Nothing on the car, it could be that. I mean, I'm almost certain this is going to be UK, but I don't really see the meta here, to be honest. I'm not seeing any bollards either. But I'm gonna go UK, probably like around here. Yep, not too bad, over by Liverpool. So it is the thing in the middle of the road. I didn't know that was exclusive to the UK, but that's a useful one for you guys. I obviously live here, so I do know mostly when it's the UK. These middle lines consist of long dashes with cat's eye reflectors in the gaps between the dashes, are a good clue for the UK. Find it rarely in Ireland. But then with Ireland, you can differentiate because of the number plate system, so that's not too bad. I think this is going to be France. Yes, we have the cone tip French bollard. We will take that. That's a pretty damn good guess. Oh, so it wasn't actually the bollard, but I'm pretty sure those bollards are exclusive to France. But anyway, small yellow signs displaying road number, which typically start with a D, are unique to France. They are commonly placed on top of directional signs or town entry signs. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure also those bollards are. So that's the one to look out for. Again, I don't think I've seen this one. Maybe I never played the beginner map. We have a short white plate in what looks to be potentially South America. We have very big lamp posts. Let me check the car. I don't think it's going to be that. It's hard to say what the meta is going to be here, to be honest. I think it might just be the short white plate, which I think is like somewhere at the top of South America, like one of these ones. Maybe it's Ecuador. It couldn't be further in South America. Old license plates in Argentina have a black dot in the middle of the white plate, which is easy to spot. Is it? New license plates are fully white with a blue line at the top, similar to those in Brazil. I'm just going to have another look at those because I thought they were just plain white. I wouldn't say easy to spot. I mean, it's slightly blue and slightly black in that one. I would just see that as a white license plate, to be honest. I don't know. That seems quite difficult to me. I'm going to play that again because it seems quite good. And there's some metas I genuinely haven't learnt, so they might be more useful than learning very specific ones in like Australia, for example. Potentially this bollard is white with a red top. We can see the white back of what looks to be a pickup truck, maybe. So could this be Kenya? I'm not sure. This could be Asia or Africa. It's hard to say, to be honest. It looks pretty tropical. Maybe Asian, actually. I don't know. Maybe it's this bollard or the trees. I don't know. I think I'm going to go in Asia. Just go like Laos. I don't know. It was Cambodia, so not a bad shout from me, but I didn't have the meta there. In Cambodia, wooden houses on stilts are very common. The walls are often made of vertical planks, and many homes have double or triple roofs. I didn't even notice that. I did think the architecture looked interesting. Oh yeah, they are on stilts. That is really weird. And look at the text. That's interesting too. Yeah, they are all on stilts. I didn't even notice that. That's so funny. So is that exclusive to Cambodia? That's an interesting one. So if I see houses on stilts, I will know where we are. That's a cool one. Driving on the right, although I shouldn't really be looking at that. I'm assuming it's going to be this long white bollard with a grey tip, which I can't actually recall what country that is. Oh, and we have a white, red with a black top. I'm really not too sure. I know I should know this. I'm pretty sure I have learnt this one. I think it's going to be Europe. I reckon Spain. North Macedonia. Interesting. North Macedonia uses two types of bollards. One is rounded and very thin, while the other one is wedge-shaped, looks like Croatian bollards. They both are white and have red or white reflectors, typically on a black surface. So I didn't actually see that one, but I did see this one. So that's interesting. I don't think it's very commonly North Macedonia in GeoGuessr, so maybe that's why I haven't come across it. But yeah, that's a pretty damn useful one. I'll definitely take that. I think this is going to be Scandi, and it's going to be the outside lines, right? Because F is full, Finland, N, oh, I don't remember the meta. No, so full, Sweden is, oh, I can't remember the meta. This is going to kill me. But it's definitely not Finland. Maybe this isn't even the meta. I could be getting this entirely wrong. We do have like birch looking trees, I guess. So maybe it's Canada. I don't know. I don't know if that's even a meta. Let me just check the sun. So the sun's like over there, north. I think the sun's wrong. I think it's going to be one of these over here. I think it's going to be Norway. It was Sweden. If you feel like you're in one of the Nordic countries and see dashed outer lines, you're likely in Sweden. Norway uses long dashed outer lines and Finland uses full lines. Norway for normal, Sweden for short, Finland for full. See, I did know it, but it was in there somewhere. I did realize as soon as I read it. Oh man. Many countries in Europe might also use short or medium dashed outer lines, so be cautious. Yes, I do need to. I mean, that did just feel Scandi though. I don't know if it's the trees or whatever. Instantly I thought Scandinavia. I didn't even look for bollards off rip. But yeah, I did know it and I got it wrong still. It's going to be these bollards black with a white reflector and a red reflector. Have we already had this one today? I feel like we did. Oh, it's like one of the ones in Central Europe, right? I think it's going to be just there. Yeah, Hungary. Oh, so it's actually not. So I thought it was the Czech Republic, Slovakia ones, but it's actually the Hungarian ones. Hungarian bollards are black and white, wedge-shaped, and typically have a red reflector at the front and white reflector on the back. Croatian bollards are similar, but the black part with the reflector is closer to the top. That's just hard to notice, man. That'll take me a long time to really get that, but it is what it is. I'll have to try my best, you know. I think there's one more of this, and then I'll move on. It's going to be this white pickup truck, right? White pickup truck. I'm trying to get any other hints I can because I don't really remember. I mean, I'd be inclined to say Africa because normally the pickup trucks are in Africa. To be honest though, those people look more like South American or maybe Mexican. So I'm just gonna, I know it's not the meta, but I'm going for it. It was Ecuador. If you're in a Spanish-speaking South American vibes country and you see this white pickup truck with red brake light and no antenna, you're in Ecuador. That's quite a criteria. You may also find a similar car in Rwanda. Panama also have a white pickup truck coverage, but it will have an antenna in the middle. So yeah, you have to know first of all white trucks here and there, and then also that it has an antenna or not. Yeah, that's quite difficult. It's not a terrible score, but it is basic, so maybe I need to practice that. Anyways, let's move along. Now it's slightly more difficult, not beginner anymore. This is just learnable meta. So we've got a police follow car. So we're gonna be in Africa. Now, which one is it? Senegal, Kenya, and then I think Botswana have a police follow car. This police follow car looks, it doesn't really look like the Kenyan one, I don't think. Then again, maybe it does. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kenya. Nigeria has, yes, Nigeria does have a police follow car. In Nigeria, street view coverage often includes a police escort car visible behind the street view car. However, it may sometimes be missing. So don't rule out Nigeria if you don't see it. Yeah, because I think in Kenya, it's just a regular car or a pickup truck or something. I don't think it's a literal police car, but I guess Nigeria is, so that's all right. Is it gonna be the guardrails or something? Or the slightly blue back of the car? Because unless it's those bollards, but I can't see those from here very well. It very well could be. But this is a very like deserty area, it's pretty arid. It does have some greenery. To be honest, I'd be thinking America here. Not really seeing too much else. That was Spain. Wow. Okay. Spain has yellow reflectors on rounded A-type guardrails. A-type. I don't really know what that means, to be honest. I'm assuming it's the shape, but I've never learned that, so. Belgium, Andorra, and Gibraltar also have yellow reflectors for good overview of European guardrails. See this? Let's have a look, we might as well. Okay. A profile. So they are very different, actually. That is definitely noticeable. So A profile. So Ireland, is that Germany? Yeah, Germany. Is that Turkey as well? No, I couldn't tell you what that one is. They use A and B. Oh, that's annoying. A profile though, yeah. So probably the most useful one is B profile, because this one is quite noticeable, and that's Norway. My mind's going blank. Okay, we have like, I think one of these is Albania, or that's Croatia. Oh, my map knowledge is dreadful apparently. I might have to go back through that. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. Although, for someone to memorize this, that is impressive, because me personally, that will take me forever. I don't know if I'll ever be able to have like full knowledge of this, but anyways, let's move along. This feels very UK, but it's not. It is Scandi, ending in veg. Veg. Which one ends in veg? I don't remember which one ends in veg. I do know that that means it's Scandi. I'm almost inclined to say that it's Denmark that ends in veg. Could I cheekily look in here and see if I find any veg? I'm not seeing anything. Not in Norway, so I'm gonna go Denmark. I'm not seeing any veg in there. Unless veg means like road or something, then I'm not gonna see it. Just gonna check Finland. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go Norway here. Let's go for it. I'm sorry, I meant Denmark. I did go for the right country. I'll definitely take that. Most Danish street names end in veg, which means street. So it does mean street, so looking around was a bit silly. In Danish, street signs typically have a blue background with white text. So maybe I did learn this and it's in there somewhere because I kind of had the vibe. So I'll definitely take that, 4.5k. Maybe we get a good score here. I doubt it. For some reason, these blossoms are giving Japan. I'm also pretty sure that this yellow and black striped thing on a pole is Japan. We have Japanese text. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Japan. Oh, I think I actually had this in my Japanese Learnable meta because it's specific to a certain region in Japan. I'm almost tempted to say it was down here, but that's a bit risky, isn't it? I'm probably safer going like one of these islands, I think. Yeah, so it was near Kyoto. Tool reflector with washed colors is exclusive to Kansai region, which, yeah, is this region here. Jugoku. Yeah, I did learn that one, and I think it was that exact round that I learned it on, so that's useful. Although obviously that's not going to come up in actual duels, but it's fun either way. Could it be this red fire hydrant? It looks pretty unique, quite a mountainous region. I'm not getting much here though. This could be South America, it could be Asia. I'm not really too sure. It feels quite tropical. I'm thinking South America actually. Thinking like around here somewhere. Maybe Brazil. It was Asia. It was Malaysia. Electricity poles in mainland Malaysia often have black stickers on them, which can have different designs but are always black with white text and sometimes other elements. These stickers are quite distinct, so if it looks like you're in Southeast Asia, it's worth checking the poles for them. Ah, I didn't notice those. Let's have a look. Is it that? That's so hard to see, come on. Anyways, we'll take that. Oh, that was my 5 done. All right, let's move on. What else do we have? Oh, Google cars. Yeah, I do really want to try and focus on Google cars because I feel like they're a great meta. I mean, if you can see a Google car and know what country you're in, you're gonna be set up well for that duel. We've got a very mountainous, extremely mountainous region with a black pickup truck. I do think I have learned this before, but it's not popping straight into my head. For some reason, I'm almost thinking Iceland, which is quite a rogue shout, but it's very mountainous. Where else would it be? Would it have been Greenland? It actually might be Greenland. I'm gonna go for it. What? It was Turkey, no way. You can find the grey pickup truck in some of Turkey Gen 4 coverage. What? Yeah, okay, that was a massive mess up on my part. I'll take that one on the chin. Okay, so we've got the rubber things on the middle of the roof rack. Ah, I know with the tape it's like Ghana and there's certain other metas to it. We've got yellow socks, blue and yellow socks on there, on the poles. But it's definitely this. I think it's like South America, it's like around here somewhere. Is it Guatemala? Ah, it's the Dominican Republic one. A street view car with a white front and roof rack filled with thick, it's the thickness of the rubber, I forgot. Black rubber stripes is unique to Dominican Republic. Only the capital Santo Domingo and the northern city of Santiago de los Caballeros. Apologies if I mispronounced that. It's about the 15th time I've had to read this. With this landscape, similar cars can be found in Guatemala and Curacao. See, I made a good guess, it wasn't exactly right, and I've been punished. 953 points. Come on, game. Not that far. Anyways, wow, look at this scenery. Beautiful. This has got to be like Iceland or Scandi or one of those kind of countries. Just looks so nice. We have the thin, yeah. Maybe it's to do with the 2 mirrors in this one, but we do have the roof rack. Beautiful, beautiful location. Thinking Iceland, to be honest. It could be Scandi, potentially. Just gonna go Iceland. Ah, it's the Faroe Islands. I don't know if I've learned that meta, actually. It was a brown car. I did notice it was brown, but I didn't point it out because I didn't know if it was relevant. This brown street view car with visible mirrors and roof rack is unique to the Faroe Islands. There is also new coverage with a blurry, fully blurred pickup truck with a visible antenna, so look around and try to remember distinct landscape so you don't need to rely on car meta. Yeah, if I get that landscape a lot, I feel like it will get ingrained in my mind because it's quite recognizable, to be fair. I'll probably every time I see it go, wow, it looks so nice, you know? Okay, this is an interesting one. We've got a roof rack with a back is the only one with the rubber, and we have a snorkel, and it looks to be grey. Absolutely no idea. That's not really helping me. Pretty mountainous follow car with what looks like a potentially yellow number plate. So maybe we're in South America. Yeah, I think this is going to be like Colombia or something, right? What? This is Kenya. Ah, the Kenyan snorkel. I did know that. That really didn't look like Kenya to me though, but fair enough. If you see a snorkel on a Google car, you're in Kenya. However, the car can sometimes be seen without it, so don't rule out Kenya if the snorkel isn't visible. 1 point there. We'll take it. Wow, looks really nice. Beautiful location. I've already forgotten where we just were. I know I said I'll remember the landscape. Where was it? It was Faroe Islands, right? But we have the antenna. Is it still gonna be Faroe Islands? I don't know. I'll go for it. It was, let's go. 4.7k when I've literally got Faroe Islands. Seems criminal. Is it always gonna be the north? I don't know. The Gen 4 coverage of the Faroe Islands was captured with a black pickup truck with an antenna on the front. The truck is always blurred. You can find similar landscape in Iceland, but the car there won't have an antenna. Okay, so brown pickup truck and fully blurred with an antenna with that landscape is Faroe Islands. That would be huge. I mean, massive on duels. Imagine someone goes Iceland. You're getting a few thousand points just for free. And it's very, like, small bit of knowledge. I mean, that is not too difficult. I'll definitely take that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means so much for the channel. It's helping boost me to where I am already. And I really appreciate all the support from you guys, all the comments. It's been so amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I've been Level Up Luke. Peace.